You have also appeared in OET exam. So
Yes, yeah.
would you want to share that experience as well with them?
Oh,
How
sure,
much
ma'am.
time you spent and which sources you used and
Ma'am, for OET, I used around 2 months, and I think around 2 months is enough for a complete preparation. I started with Jashan, reading from the Jashan, and I started reading there. As you know, that there are three parts in the reading: part A, B, and C. So I practiced part A for about 3 or 4 days. Then I moved to part B for 1 or 2 more days, and then I moved to part C. So for reading, I gave about 10 days. Then, in the similar way, I went for listening, and also listening is also from Jashan, and it was also about 10 days, 10 to 12 days. So within 20 to 21 days, that is within 3 weeks, I could finish the reading and listening practice. And by finishing reading and listening, I mean that I now understand what type of questions they give, what is the question pattern, and also how to answer everything. At that time, I also did not understand the questions, the exam strategies. The exam strategies came after 1 or 1.5 months. I just understood what type of questions they give, and what is the pattern of the exam in these 3 weeks. Then I started my writing, and when I started writing, I managed a partner. I remember I used to practice around two scenarios every day, around two scenarios. One scenario I would say, and then he would again practice with me, and it took around 30 to 40 minutes regular basis to finish these two scenarios. And at the same time, I also practice my writing. And the writing is mainly about the rules of the writing. That is, there are two types of uh, letters in OET writing. That is the discharge letter and the referral letter. And if you can understand the sequence, what will come first, then what will come in the second. For example, in the referral letter, we write about the past history first, then from the first date appearance, then the second date of appearance, and the last we talk about the personal history, and like this. So if you understand the sequence of the letter and also can maintain grammatically correct sentences, your writing will be okay. You will pass the writing. Just this sequences, these are important, because in the exam this is a long scenario. The scenario is about 2 pages. From these 2 pages, you have to pick up the correct information and place it in the correct sequence in your letter. So this is the thing. Just understand the sequence and also implement it in the correct grammatical fashion. So this is the two job. And for writing resource, I think there is Oxford Handbook on writing. I do not remember it right now. It's most probably Oxford Handbook of Writing, OET, and there are around 50 scenarios, but they don't have the writing formats. Only the scenarios. The For the scenarios, you can just search on YouTube, and YouTube is a good resource for OET. Uh, there are several videos for reading, listening, writing, and also speaking. And so this is it. That is how I prepared for
yes.
OET.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good. Right.